Eibelskiver are basically round pancake balls.
Ooh, I love pancakes.
And so it takes a little extra practice to know how to make it. These go on a stove top, and you heat them up, dip your batter in, and make your Eibelskiver. These are very specialized pans. You have to keep turning them and turning them and turning them.
Okay.
And then in Denmark, you usually eat them on Christmas Eve.
That sounds amazing.
With powdered sugar and jam.
Even more delicious. So it would be like a special occasion.
It's a special occasion in Denmark, but for Danish Americans in this country, because it's so close to pancakes, this became even more common.
Okay.
And so more Danish Americans will eat these as a breakfast food. Not all the time, it's still a special breakfast, but eat them with maple syrup, maybe sausage, and it's really more of a breakfast meal.
We've changed it a little bit because now we eat it for breakfast, but people are still eating it today, correct?
That's true. Both in Denmark and in the United States, Eibelskiver are still a special treat.
And here in Iowa too.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Oh yes, it looks like we're gonna be doing some cooking. What are we making?
Oh, we're gonna make you some Danish Eibelskiver today.
That sounds amazing.
It's just kind of a small round ball.
Okay.
Or you could call it a pancake, but we call it Eibelskiver.
Eibelskiver. Did I say it right?
Right. It kind of has to cook in a little grease. The trick is to getting the oil the right temp so they don't burn. And then I keep turning them until I get a nice ball. The trick is to get all the dough to cook through. This is what I made in the kitchen, and this is what we're going to have to eat.
I'm ready for a taste.
Oh, good. Well, it's very simple. You're going to have a plate.
Okay.
And this is nice Royal Copenhagen china. Nothing's too good for an Eibelskiver.
I love it. What do I do first?
Then you take the bowl.
Okay.
It has a little sugar in there, and put a spoonful on your plate.
A lot of sugar.
Oh, that's it. You don't need to eat the whole thing.
Okay.
And if you like jelly.
I do.
Okay, you can take a little jelly too, and then you can dip. And now, I have forks on the table.
Oh, thank you very much.
But as Danes, that's too fussy.
I agree.
You take a couple.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a couple and dip it in the sugar and take a good bite.
Mmm.
They have a nice taste. Better than a pancake.
I was just going to say that. It's more like a donut than a pancake.
It could be.
It's delicious.
Yeah. You can put jelly in also, and a lot of people like it that way.
Mmm. Mmm.
That jelly is good.
I like the jelly. So when they first started making Eibelskiver, it was considered a full meal, correct?
Yes. Back in Denmark, it has always been as a meal, mostly in the evening. At home, when I grew up, my mother liked to fix it for Sunday evening.
So you're a first-generation immigrant from Denmark, and so what was growing up in your household like?
Well, it was interesting because I didn't speak English until I went to school in Kimmelton.
Okay, so are you still bilingual?
Yes.
Can you teach me some of your native language?
Yes.
Okay.
Mostly we taught our children to say tuck for my.
Tuck for my.
Thanks from the meal.
Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that you have a craft that you like to teach kids too.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
I love to do papilla clip.
Papilla clip.
Yes.
Did I just say paper cutting?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You're getting good.
So tell me about paper cutting.
And paper cutting is just a matter of finding a pattern that you like and getting it on a piece of paper. I like to put it on a folded piece. And then I cut that side out and I cut an identical one out of the other side. And then I sew them together and I put a string and I have a little mobile.
Annette, thank you so much. This has been a treasured experience. Tack för mig.
Välbekomme.
Funding for Find Iowa has been provided by the following supporters: